Hi. Long time no see. Is this lighting cinematic or distracting and annoying? I don't know, I'm not sure, I'm so sorry. I promised myself I would be way more active or like intentional or just present on here this year, and then I've just been a little preoccupied. So yeah, I don't really know why I'm even filming this, but this is like my first free weekend in a while, so I just thought I would say hello. So hello. I am just sitting here drinking a brown sugar shaken espresso that I made, and it's life-changing. I just got all over my face. Okay, I just filmed a little like short form recipe video of me making that, and I also made an espresso martini version. So we'll see if I ever edit and post that, because I can film all day long, I just can't edit and post. I have so many vlogs of trips, of things I've done that I have not posted because I haven't edited them. Before I just didn't have the bandwidth. Now I just don't have the time. So I'm gonna try to do that. I have Coachella trip from last year. I do want to give some context to that, but maybe that's for another time. Coachella, LA, maybe 3 times, twice or 3 times, I'm not sure. New York, I went by myself, solo trip. I vlogged all of these. I just have not. Also, who cares? Like, who's gonna watch it? Me. This is, again, my online diary. So I need to post it for myself. Otherwise, it just goes into the ether. The footage just goes into the void. It's just sitting on a hard drive somewhere that could corrupt or break at any time, which is so scary because life is about memories. Also, I am in a severe cognitive decline and I don't remember anything. So I need to. Not actually, kind of. Okay, I took 2 sips of the espresso martini that I made for the video, and I haven't eaten all day. I haven't eaten in almost 24 hours. So it's hitting. It's hitting. It's hitting. I just do really want to make more content. Again, not for anyone else except me. I just want to document things in my life. I want to document periods in my life, phases in my life, different style, different, you know what I mean? And I haven't had the time. And I'll like buy clothes, I'll buy things, and I don't wear them when I don't. Anyways. Yeah, so I need to be better about that. I have like things coming up, travel plans. I just went to LA a few weeks ago. I don't even know what year it is, but I just went to LA just to visit my family, just a little trip. Nothing crazy really. The time before that I went, I was on Vanderpump Rules. There was all these things happening. This time was much more chill. I just spent time with my family. I'm going to Virginia, Washington DC, whatever, and Baltimore technically, in like 2 weeks from now. So that will be fun. Again, just family stuff. I did discover this restaurant that I love so much, probably one of my favorite restaurants of all time now. I had it for the first time in New York. I had it 3 times in LA, and it's in DC, so I'll be having it again. I need them to come to Texas immediately, or I need to leave Texas, whichever one comes first. It is so good, and it's all plant-based and vegan. I really don't have any updates, but yeah, I've just been living life, just been trying to do what feels good, what brings me like momentary happiness. Sounds kind of bad. I don't mean it that way. I just think so big picture, and it's like, even if I'm getting enjoyment from something, if I don't think, like, I always have to think how everything will pan out. And I don't mean in like a 5-year, 10-year plan kind of thing, because that is the farthest thing from my mind of all time. I am too indecisive for things like that. More so just, I always think of like the what ifs, and it is like, it's anticipatory anxiety. It's just things like that where you're like donating grief or like stress or anxiety to future situations that haven't even happened yet, and it's just like this cyclical thinking, this feedback loop, just like the way my brain works. And it doesn't even have to be all negative. It's just like always ruminating on, well, where would this go, and what would this do, and if I do this, and what happen? And you know what, you have to humble yourself in a way to kind of trick your mind to stop thinking that way, because guess what, you're not a philosopher, you're not a psychic, no matter how much you sit there and use all of your energy until you're literally mentally and physically drained of thinking what could happen, what would happen, what should have happened, you have no control. Like, you need to just release control. You you can't control the future, and you can't, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense, or am I rambling? So that's what I've had to kind of trick myself into, just like, what do I want to do right now, today? What can I do for myself? How can I show up for myself? Because if you think of, I don't know, everything just seems so overwhelming. This world is so scary, and it's so easy for me to just like get into this little like doom scrolling, just wanting to be in the fetal position in my safe bed, which I've done for most of my life, for most of my 20s have been me rotting. So I'm trying not to do that, and I don't need to explain anything to anyone. I don't owe anyone anything. More than ever, like the past few years, 2 years of my life have shown me who matters, who doesn't, and who I'm okay with not mattering. You know what I mean? I don't care. Like, truly, I've never really needed anyone in my life, but now I definitely don't need anyone. I'm always a positive, gentle, intentional, genuine person, but I don't want to say it's you know what I'm saying? Like, just get what you need from situations you're in, and when they no longer serve you, leave them. And so with trying to stay in the moment, obviously there are spirals, there are, you know, deviations from that, but that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm still like filming things, I'm still capturing things, but then I just don't always want to like sit down and watch myself experience things, because it's like I can see through my little shell, and I don't want to put, I don't know. But that is, without saying anything, but saying everything, that's what's going on. And we'll see if I post anything on this channel. I'm just grateful to be here. Grateful, yeah, that's it. I also just don't know how much I want to share on here, because it is my online diary, but then I remember like, people can see this. This will be, you know, the internet's forever. And I've been like journaling and just trying to walk around with less of a heavy load on my mind. As far as working on things, I have a brand. I have not created anything in so long. I have so many ideas, and it's like for so many seasons, and then time just passes, which sucks, but I do again want to get out of that way of thinking and just create when I can and just do what I can. So anytime I have, I'm gonna try to create more content, put more work into my brand. Again, only for myself. These things are only for myself. Me and my family have created a memorial foundation for my baby brother who passed away. So I've been putting a lot of work into that, and already contributed so many things to people afar, people here. In my home of Tigray that I've talked about before, there was, and kind of is, a genocide for over 3 years. Nobody here, okay, but that's fine. It's not fine, but it's okay, whatever. But the like war of it all technically has ended, but there are so many people living in famine that it is, again, it's like how much, because I slaved away and contributed to these efforts for actual years, and it took a huge toll on me, but I didn't want to sit in my privilege, because that would have been me, because that's where I'm from, that's where I was born. I don't want to sit in my privilege. Okay, I don't want to get into all this because I've talked about it before, but it was just like a really hard time. It was like the pandemic. It was like so many things that the people around me just didn't care about. And I'm like, am I the crazy person for caring about these things? So anyways.
يا غني لنا يا غني لنا يا غني لنا